everybody! Welcome on in! Hello! We are live! Hi everybody! Welcome on into the stream. It's the usual Thursday stream. We're doing commission work like we did last week. But hello everyone! Welcome on in. Resident Bard, thank you so much for the raid. I mean, I knew it was coming, but I'm so happy that you did it. Thank you so much. And everyone that came in with the raid, welcome on in. If you don't know who I am, my name is Bree. I'm a digital artist here on Twitch. I stream every Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday. I do fantasy and sci-fi and tarot cards and witchy things and TTRPG illustrations and cute things and chibis and fairy stuff and a whole bunch of different things. Wraith! Hello, Triamus and Midgelings. Welcome on in. Geek Outs, just here for coffee. Agent of Chaos. Amethyst Cat Lady. I see a Leon Doodles and a Little Drummer and an Edgefit and an Orange. Welcome on in, everybody. How is your Thursday going? I can actually say that now because it's actually Thursday instead of Tuesday where I think it's Thursday. But hello, everyone. Welcome on in. We are just getting started. We are going to be working on the this lovely commission for the wonderful Odds and Ents. They will be hopefully coming in very soon, but this is their character, Esme, who is an old cranky seer that I love very much and I've had so much fun drawing. And we're gonna get into doing, like, again, a whole lot of line art today and finishing up stuff. So I'm really excited about it. That is what we're going to be doing today. But again, for those of you that don't know who I am, you can find out all my stuff. I am at Bredonin pretty much everywhere. I am an illustrator for TTRPGs and comics. I do lots of character illustrations and little chibis and just a whole variety of different things. If you like what you see, consider following. We are very close to 800 followers, and I wanna get there. I don't have anything planned, but I'm sure I will have something planned once that happens. So, there we go. Also, it's going great, Midgelings. Welcome on in. My Thursday has been a lot better than my Tuesday and Wednesday. If y'all will remember, my Tuesday was a little bit weird. Was just a little strange. Not too strange, just a little strange. In terms of just, like, the fact that I didn't get a lot of sleep. And my eye started getting really swollen for some reason. And just as a disclaimer, it is still pretty swollen. And I'm trying very hard not to itch it, but I might fuck up and do it. It got really itchy right before stream started, so I'm trying. I'm pushing through, but I think my my tear duct is swollen for some reason, and it is really itchy. And no matter how much I itch it, it will not help. So that's just gonna be a thing that we're dealing with today. Other than that, I'm having a great day. I got sleep. I worked pretty much from my bedroom as just a fun thing that I did. And I got to watch the lovely Resident Bard's Metroid lore stream where he kind of went full BDG and broke down the lore of Metroid and revealed how honestly just xenophobic it is. Just incredibly xenophobic. And that's not something I knew about the series, and now I know. So, that's how my day is going. It is lovely to see you all. How is your Thursday going? Tell me all about it. And thank you for the quick doodle, whichever DNA-infused version of Samus you would like. My vote is Bird Gal Samus. I think Bird Gal Samus would be good. I will, since we redeemed that quick doodle, I think we're going to, instead of starting with a warm-up doodle, I think we're going to end with a cooldown doodle of doing DNA Samus, because it's on brand based on what you streamed during today. So I am very excited. Yeah. Tarot card pull, career vibes, please. Well, you got it. Instead of doing a warm-up doodle, let's do a warm-up tarot card. I'm super down for that. I'm super down for that. But yeah, I think we will be doing the DNA infused Samus drawing as a cooldown doodle after the stream, because I would like to get as much done on Esme as possible, because we have a lot in the lovely Fairy Dust commissions queue that I want to be able to keep grinding on. So I want to get done of Esme as much as I possibly can. But before we get into doing a tarot card pull, or drawing Esme, or drawing Samus, I've got a few quick announcements to get through. Please bear with me. The first of which is that you can see down at the bottom of the screen is that if we hit $350 before the end of February, I'll be drawing a Pisces coloring page. Because starting towards in a few, like next week, I think, two weeks from now, the Pisces astrological sign reigns, which is my astrological sign, as I've been born on March 3rd. So, to celebrate that, and to also get another coloring page for you all to draw, if we hit $350, I'll be creating a coloring page on stream, probably on the last Saturday stream of February, and you guys can color it for free whenever you want. So if we hit that goal, that's what we're going to be doing at the end of February. It is also the best way to support me on stream. If you like what I do and want to support me and make sure that I'm able to continue to stream, donating to me using the tip jar down below with Streamlabs donations is the best way to support me, as that is, I get 100% of the profits from that rather than subs. I only get 50%. So there you go. Also, if you just want to support me in lots of other ways, you can find all my stuff down there. I have new things in my Redbubble store. I've got a cool solstice thing. I've got a cool Tiger thing for Year of the Tiger and Pisces. So if that is your jam, go and check that out down in the links below. My commissions are open. So if you like me drawing this character and want me to draw a character for you, my commissions are currently open. Fill out the form that is going to be in the right there we go, in chat, and I'll get back to you ASAP. Though if you would like to commission me for me to draw something exclusively on stream, / if you don't have the funds to commission me with money, I also offer fairy dust commissions that if you accumulate a whole bunch of fairy dust on this channel points, you can redeem that, and I will put you on a queue, and I will draw your character on stream. Other than that, there is just a few quick Discord things. That there is Community Day on Sunday. We're all going to be gaming and catching up after the New Year break. So make sure to hang out with us in Discord if you would like. We're going to be just having a good time on Sunday. And there's also a Draw This in Your Style theme poll in the hashtag Stream Suggestions channel in the Discord based on the goal that you guys absolutely smashed in January. I'm going to be doing a Draw This in Your Style challenge that I will be able to create, and you guys will be able to enter into, and we'll be doing some sort of giveaway with that. So if you'd like to weigh in on the theme of what the Draw This in Your Style is going to be, check out the Stream Suggestions channel in the Discord. And that's all I got. Yay! Professional. To Water Babies Unite! Water Babies Unite! Pisces always get such a bad rap for everything. Literally all of the things that try to describe my personality, whether it be astrological signs or the ENFP or whatever thing, or literally anything that tries to describe my personality in any way, is always super rude about it. So if you are a Pisces, I want to do as many things as possible to make you hyped about being a Pisces, because we fishies, and we are water signs, and we like emotions, and that's okay. I'm drawing some Valentine's Day stuff with my D&D characters. Really? Oh my gosh, I'm really excited to see it. I always love seeing your Valentine's Day stuff. Oh, that camera's not working. Let me turn it off and on again. My computer did a restart without me telling it to, so things are a little wonky. There we go. There we go. Tarot cam. But yeah, I'm really excited to see that, Leon. That's gonna be super cute. Your characters are always incredible and adorable, and they deserve the world. They truthfully deserve the world. Get the draw. Get the draw. Professional.gif. Same brain cell. I was trying to figure out how to spell profesh. Somehow I forgot that poll was for the Draw This in Style, and I need to go remove my vote for mechanical. I can't draw that. I mean, neither can I, so, like, it's gonna be a, it's going to be a whole thing. It's going to be a whole thing. We're gonna see if that does win. We're going to have to see how that's going to work for me, because I don't usually draw mechanical, and if I will draw mechanical, it's gonna be sort of like that, like Bubbles, like 1950s sci-fi, and not like cyberpunk sci-fi. Ooh, I'm a flaming goat and an INTP chaos robot. Flaming goat and INTP chaos robot. I love that. I love that. Ass end Pisces, almost a damn fire goat. Well, I mean, fire goats are great, but being two different fish, very cool. I think I'm like sort of in the middle of Pisces. Buffet mechanical, metal magic. Well, so let's do a quick warm-up tarot reading before we get into drawing Esme. As people start trickling in and getting ready for me actually streaming, because we started about half an hour late because I was modding the lovely Resident Bard's stream and I did not want to leave. So, Edgerfit, what, you want some career vibes, which I am super here for. Is there a specific deck that you would like? And or would you like, which number between 1 and 78 is speaking to you today? Inside you are two fish. Two fish. See, here's my this is my Pisces thing right behind me. It's in frame for everyone to see. I am an ass end rooster. I was very nearly a year of the dog, I think. I think roosters are cooler than dogs. Just in terms of like how many roosters I see on a daily basis versus how many dogs I see on a daily basis. Wait, which decks you got? Alright, we've got the Cosmic Slumber Tarot, which we used a lot on Tuesday. The Cosmic Slumber Tarot. We've got the Mystical Fairy Tarot deck back here that we've used a whole bunch. And then we've got the Articles of the Arcana, which is a tarot deck that I was a part of, and the Queer Witch Tarot. Those are the ones that I've done readings of on the stream. I have a few others, but these ones I am most comfortable with. Oh. Oh, that's my fingers. Pardon me. Ooh, articles, please. You got it. You got it. Let me get that deck. Half fish, half fire goat, and a wood rat explains a lot. What's a wood rat? Is that something that I'm not aware of? Alright. Articles doesn't have a companion book, so we're gonna use the Mystical Fairy Tarot companion book, because as much as I love tarot, I still haven't really remembered all of their meanings yet. Articles, please. Also 69. You got it. Chinese zodiac. Animals plus elements. Oh. Got it. Okay. Half fish, half fire goat, and a wood rat. Understandable. Man, your like cryptid animal is like the freaking coolest. Classic Gobby Bit number. Classic.
Take some time to get away.
Alright. Let's do this. Oh, the beautiful, beautiful backs of these cards. Love it. Alright, let's start from the back. 78, 77, 76, 74, 76, 75, 74, 73, 72, 71, 70, 69. Oops. Never mind. That's not a card. I forgot to take these ones out. 69. There we go. Ooh. This one is beautiful. You got the Two of Cups. This card was created by the lovely Mathulu on Twitter. Just the color work on these are incredible. I'm very excited. Alright. The Two of Cups. Hey, Odds! Welcome on in! How's your Thursday going? We're just doing a warm-up tarot reading, and then we're gonna get to your card. Not your card, your thing. Your commission. I know words. Ready to be attacked. Alright. The Two of Cups. You are at the beginning of an exciting partnership, romantic or otherwise. Everything feels magical and wonderful. Enjoy this time to the utmost and store up the memories of it. The happiness of this period will give you strength through the harder times. You are finding it easy to make promises and vows right now. These memories will help keep you keep the promises later when you may wonder why you ever made them. I don't know if this is about a career or not. But this is what the cards had to say for you. Whether or not this is specifically career-based or there is something else new and wonderful in your life, whatever first comes to mind when you hear those words is what I'm talking about. However, you're at the beginning of something wonderful. Whether that be a new job or a possible prospect of leaving your job. Everything that you're on the cusp of something new and beautiful. And it is very important to bask in this feeling. Very important to bask in this feeling and store up the memories of it. If you are excited about a project or a career or a relationship, it is important to take whatever you're happiest about in this moment of the things in your life and make sure you remember them when eventually things might become a little bit more difficult for you in your life, as is inevitable just in general. Because the things that you are ready for to start right now, it's great to start them. Whatever you're looking for to start, to change, to embark on. I just started training a person and I've been thinking about leaving for some time. This is just giving me more questions. Well, maybe this card is telling you that this new, what you are doing, this training of a person, is allowing them is a wonderful partnership because you are training them to get ready for the job that you don't want anymore. It is important to take all of the things and the memories that you have of the job that you were planning on leaving, and remember the good times, even if they aren't what you're going through right now. Maybe this isn't a current thing that you should do. Maybe this is a thing that, like, if you are planning on leaving, remember all the good times and take the lessons that you learned in this job to move you forward and to foster this relationship with this new person you are training, and foster the relationship with the new person you are training to allow it to be an easy transition for both yourself and them for them coming into the job that you don't want anymore and you leaving the job you don't want anymore. The memories and the things that you've learned from this job will help you to make promises and find new jobs and new opportunities later in life, or later very soon. You are ready for a new thing, whether that be to double down in the job that you have right now, or to leave and foster the relationship with the person you are training. This card might not be telling you to stay at the job, because never do things that you don't want to do, no matter what tarot tells you. But take the parts of it that resonate with you, like make memories, learn some things, and move forward and embark on new promises and new memories in your life. That was very confusing and I'm very sorry. But hopefully that extra bit of context you gave me hopefully helped steered me in a good in a good direction. Oh! The more information I have on these tarot cards, the more I can help guide what these meanings are for you. But go let those feelings out. And thank you for asking me to do a tarot reading for you. Sometimes ending something is not bad. Sometimes ending something is good, and you learn from the things that you don't like and move forward to be able to make promises and memories and good feelings going on. You're very welcome, Edgefet. You're very, very welcome. Those are words that I needed to hear. You're very welcome. Thank you for doing this tarot reading. Thank you for asking me. I always get a little flustered after these because tarot reading is such an interesting thing, especially over the internet, because you open yourself up to so much emotions that you don't expect, and it's hard to transition out of it other than just saying thank you and I'm glad I was able to help. That makes me so happy. I'm glad I could give you some advice that you needed to hear. Yes, this card set is very, very pretty, Midge. I helped make it. This is the Articles of the Arcana deck. Just a cheeky plug for me. This is a tarot. Excuse me. This is a tarot deck I helped create. Here's some art of mine that I did for it. And where's some more art of mine? That's not. Here's another one. This is another card that I drew. Here's another card that I drew. You know, I've done a lot of. As much as I do tarot readings and tarot cards on stream, I have actually made a deck that you can purchase and buy that has my art in it. It also has art of so many other artists, and the Two of Cups was made by @Mathulu on Twitter, so you should definitely go give him a follow. Yes, Matthew Gravlin led. This tarot deck goes with a tarot-inspired TTRPG, specifically. But you can also just get this deck for tarot reading purposes. Yeah, I turned the gain down. Is it two down? I realized that with my mic falling over the other day, my gain was up really, really high, so I turned it down. But it's also better for the mic lean in bit if it's just yelling all the time. Let me know if things sound bad. Now I slowly move my bag back to where it was. But I can turn the gain back up a little bit. There we go. How's that? How's that for audio? The whole deck is so pretty. Oh, I'm still on the right mic. Don't you worry. And it collapses again. It's like, it's being held by like a frog clip on the end of my desk, so it's bound to collapse eventually. Midge, you also redeemed a tarot card pull. That sounds lovely. And also, Arliel, welcome on in. You came in while I was doing a tarot reading, but I did not miss you. Welcome on in. How's your Thursday going? Hello, hello, hello. It's lovely to see you. Oh, hi. Oh, hi. And odds. Enjoyed what I caught of the Metroid stream. Yay! Tarot for the seer. Yes, it's also on brand to do a tarot reading for the seer that we're going to be drawing. It's very on brand. I'm just going to, while I get caught up on chat, take the I don't remember what they're called. The spread cards out of the deck. I always forget to do that, and then they're just in there making it difficult for me to do readings. I always forget that they're there. The Metroid stream was very good. The Metroid stream was very, very fun. Odds, I agree. There's a vague plans for Gobbo Lore corkboard stream. Yes! There's vague plans for a lot of corkboard streams. There's still the plans that we made when we did the Gobbo Stardew stream of me and John, well, mostly me, John facilitating my Marvel rants. Which I don't know if it's kind of a corkboard stream, or more just me pointing out the plot holes and figuring out ways for them to, like, work together. I'm glad you like the card deck, Midge. That makes me so happy. Yes, Perko is in there too. Yes, Alex Perkins is also an artist in here. It's Alex Perkins, at Mathulu, and at Games by Trey. That's where you can find them on Twitter. All of their art is incredible. And also me, at Brie Donnan. But you're watching me, so you know who I am. Strim! Between the World card on Monday and the Two of Cups today, the decks are resonating scarily. Well, Tarot has a way of doing that. They resonate with you. But, Midgelings, would you like me to read from the Articles of the Arcana deck as well? Or would you like me to get out a different deck? And would you like a general vibe check? Do you have a specific question you would like to ask the deck? And what is the number that resonates with you most between 1 and 78? It's great. I just got back from my haircut and I love it. It's been a stressful day, so I'm glad I had the self-treat today. Yes. Haircuts are the ultimate self-treat. I really need to get a haircut. As much as I love this length of Cassidy hair that I've got going on, I really liked it when it was, like, here. That was my favorite. That was my favorite. I loved it when it was here on me. So I really want to, at least for the warm months, get it back up to being here. Vibe check / life direction 19. You got it. Alright. Articles of the Arcana. I'm here just associating. No worries, little Strummer. It's lovely to have you here, and have a very good lurk. Hey, JJ, welcome on in. Hello, hello, hello. It is lovely to see you. Alright. I will get caught up on chat after this. Sorry, Ash, I woke you up. I'll be quieter. Oh yeah, that felt good. Alright. 19. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Not only did you get a really good card, you also got a card that I drew. you got the Queen of Cups. Trying to find like the best way for it not to be glossy. Queen of Cups. This is the Articles of the Arcana deck. I drew 19 out of the 78 cards. The Queen of Cups. The Queen of Cups doesn't necessarily love easily, but she does love well. She is creative, thoughtful, and makes an excellent listener, especially if chatting over rich mocha with delicious cookies on the side, as she is a bit of a sensualist. Sensualist. She loves to help people in emotional crisis and can sometimes be a little controlling or manipulative. Well, as this is just a general life vibe check for you, I think the deck is just trying to tell you, one, that you are awesome, and two, that you are incredible. You're an incredible artist, and while you don't necessarily love easily, you love well. Everything that you do, you pour your heart into, whether it be friendships or your streams or all of the art that you create, Midge. You are creative and thoughtful and an excellent listener. While I have not had the pleasure to see if you're an excellent listener or not, I fully agree with everything else about this. You are incredibly creative and an incredible person. I've always just been delighted by your presence, both in my chat and in the streams that I see of you, and interacting with you in social medias and in Discord. You are an incredible person. And you are just so wonderful, and I really enjoy everything that I know about you. In terms of life direction, I think what this card is saying is that since it resonates so well with your creative side, I think keep following those passions. Have a very good lurk, Earliel. Please consider following your passions of creative life, because you are very creative. Your art is incredible, and everything that you've been doing, that I have seen at least, is incredible. And just keep being awesome and keep being you. Don't shy away from anything. Everything that you're doing now is what you should be doing and what you're supposed to be doing. And be confident in yourself, because you are the Queen of Cups. I don't mean to make people cry when I do this. I just have a lot of love to give, and tarot lets me do it. I'm glad. I'm glad it did. And not only is the tarot saying that, I am also saying that. I fully and completely believe everything I just said. You're very welcome, Midge. You're very, very welcome. Genuinely, you're so welcome. Thank you so much for asking me to do a tarot reading for you. And thank you so much for everyone that thinks this card is pretty. Is there a certain number? I think there is, either 2 or 3 tarot pulls a stream. And there is I think a 10-minute cooldown in between. But here we go. It's hard because I have a lot of lights in here, but this is what the card looks like. It is, fun fact, this is the shell behind her, is actually a underground wheelchair, or an underwater wheelchair, because, I mean, she she's a mermaid that she can swim on land, but, you know, instead of getting legs when she comes on land, she has a wheelchair. So, you know, that's cool. It's hard to tell, kind of, but yeah. Hello, ChrizzyCon! Welcome on in! Yeah, there's like the shell and then like the wheel down here. It's kind of hard to tell, but yeah. There we go. This is one of my favorites that I drew. I really love this one. Yo, disability representation. Anytime I can bring it in with what I do, that's what I try. We're both wheeling and dealing. Her tarot cards know what you need. Well, they speak from the heart. ChrizzyCon, welcome on in. How's your Thursday going? It is lovely to see you. And Bree's an incredible reader. Thank you. I've had the most practice doing tarot readings over the internet, and the fact that I can do that is a testament to how open you guys all are, and a testament to how confident and comfortable I am with you all. I love that art, Bree. Thank you, Arliel. I need a haircut too, it's getting too long. Yeah, my hair is getting, like, especially in the winter, it's been, like, frizzy central. And, because it's been so dry. It's been so dry. So it's like frizz central up here. And the longer my hair is, the more frizzy it gets, which is why I've been pulling it back so often. So, I really need to even get a haircut. How long is your hair, JJ? Okay, this is the Articles of the Arcana deck. This is a deck that I was so happy to be able to be a part of. Is part of Articles of the Arcana, which is a science fiction fantasy Troca supplement, which is super cool. It's a tarot inspired Troca supplement, and I was in it with all these cool people. Matthew Cartwright, that's me, Bree Dunnan. I don't know who Lance is. But yeah. Trey, and Alex, and Ignacio Paul, and Matthew Grablin. So many cool people. Follow them all on Twitter. Thank you, Edgefit and Midge, for asking me to do tarot readings. This was a lovely start to the stream. Y'all are both the best. And I hope that those readings were able to bring you some sort of catharsis with whatever you're dealing with, because you're both incredible, and I'm very happy to know you. And with that, I think we're going to smoothly transition into drawing this lovely seer for the wonderful odds and ends. Oh my gosh, is Ash shrimping? Oh no, she's cleaning herself. I was gonna be like, I can't believe Ash is shrimping and no one noticed. No, she's just cleaning herself. Well, I got excited for nothing. You're both wheeling and dealing. Does that mean that you're a wheelchair user, Midge, or is that just a excitement about representation? I'm just curious. You don't have to talk about it if you don't want to. There we go. For Ash, we always get excited. I mean, true. My hair is like right about shoulder length. Oh yeah, you usually keep it pretty short. That's what I was wondering. Yeah, my hair is like just like collarbone length now. I need it to be like just above shoulder length because I really, really liked that. And it gets so much more frizzy the longer it gets. We're always on shrimp watch. Always on shrimp watch. But let me bring my pad closer as I move my microphone very carefully so I don't drop it again. I use a mix of cane and wheelchair depending on how my RA is treating me. That is very cool. Well, I'm happy to give you some sort of representation, especially that is that card from that deck. That is surreptitious, and there is no logical explanation for how that happened. Oh, she looks even cool without, like, with just, like, the shading. Oh my god, she looks so cool. Oh my god, this is such a cool character, Odds. I'm so excited. Oh, nope, I need that. The blue, I know, the blue and the shading really, like, popped there. That was cool. I might have to do a save of just that, because boy howdy was that a good look. Her little crow's feet from squinting suspiciously at people. I mean, you gotta give some crow's feet. This card speaks when you need them to. That's very true, Midge. That is very, very true. Yeah, I prefer to keep mine chin length to just past chin. My hair is too thick to keep very long. Yeah, I think that's the problem that I've been running into, is that my hair is just super thick. Like, for my hair texture, you wouldn't, like, guess that it's thick, but it's, like, just so thick. It's, like, it's incredibly thick. Time for me to start lurking. Have fun with the arts. Have a very good lurk, Justy. Thank you so much for coming in. It's lovely. It was lovely to see you. The logical explanation is Midge is the Queen of Cups. I think that is the logical explanation. Now, Midge just needs to make a Goblin Sona, and then Edgefit can make Midge the Queen of Cups in the Goblin Tarot deck, and then for sure that Midge is the Queen of Cups. Her little crow's feet from squinting suspiciously. I also need to get a trim or something. I'm shaggy and faded again. Oh yeah, I've like noticed when I've like, because I cut my mom cut my hair the last time it happened, and now that it's growing out, I realized that there's some discrepancies in the length, especially when I do like a middle part and put braids. Like the braid bottoms are just kind of like really shaggy, and I'm like, well, I should probably get my hair cut now, huh? I can itch the side because it's not the one that has an inflamed tear duct. Gotta go. Have a wonderful stream. Doing it. Yes! Well, become one with the Goblin Army, Midge. But have a very good rest of your night, and thank you so much for coming in. I'm really happy that I got to do a tarot reading for you. I hope you have a great night, and I also saw that you were in the Discord now, so welcome to the brigade! It's lovely to have you. Some days I think I need a trim, and others I think it'd be cool to grow it out. Isn't that just the hair mood? Isn't that just the hair mood? I need to re-dye my hair. I'm still on the train of me wanting to dye my hair pink. There is certain things happening this year that I probably shouldn't dye my hair pink for, but after that happens, I'm dyeing my hair pink for sure. And no one can stop me. By not choosing, I have made a choice. Hair dye stream? I wanted to get at least the first time I dye my hair to be it done professionally, but I've never dyed my hair before, so I don't necessarily trust myself to do it. But I'm not opposed. You could rock pink hair on pretty much any occasion. I appreciate that. I think I will rock it, but just in case I don't rock it, I don't want to like dye it and then have that be in pictures that are very important for the rest of my life. Hair dye stream and then fix it professionally. You think that'll cost more or less? Because that's more what I'm worried about. Because I want to get, like, I don't want to just, like, dye it one solid color, because I want to dye it pink in a way that's, like natural hair, where it's, like, it's got, like, the highlights and the lowlights, and, like, the pink color and then the highlights and the lowlights, so it catches the light in an interesting, more natural way, rather than just being one full color. No bright neon wedding. You got what I was alluding to, Danny. But no, probably not. Typically more for a fix. That's what I thought, Leon. That's what I thought. Artist Brie wants shading on her hair. Surprising. Look, if I'm going to do it, if I'm going to drop that much money, I'm going to drop that much money so I have really cool hair. I was thinking Dorky could be the chariot pulled along by ducks, but not sure yet. That is really cute. I like that. Dorky gobbling. I think that is an adorable idea to fit. Decided to take a step back and learn what the cards actually mean, so I don't insult anyone accidentally. I don't think you will insult anyone accidentally. I think the only way is possibly with the Tower card, but all cards have a positive and a negative spin, and I don't think you will offend anyone. I'm envious with anyone with really thick strands of hair. Mine is super thin and fly away, even if there's a lot of it. I mean, it gets like, I don't know if my hair is thick strands, but like I just have a lot of hair. Like, here, let's look at my frizzy hair in all of its glory right now. Like, I just have a lot of it. Like, here we go. Let's do a middle part right here. Like, it's hard to do because it's mirrored and I don't, well, whatever, fine. We're just doing this. Like, it's still, this is pretty much like, this is like 70% of my hair over here, and this is like 10% of my hair over here. And, or like, whatever. Like 30% of my hair over here. And this is probably like the amount of hair that a normal person has on the side of their head when it's like split, like half split, and like I still have all of this just over here. And I'm on a frizzy nightmare. Granted, I did not brush my hair today, but I feel like I'm like a Where the Wild Things Are monster. thick and frizzy is certainly a look. But yeah, I'm gonna pull my hair back again. Ugh. Like, it's hard on video to, like, really show how thick my hair is, because you kind of just have to, like, see it in person. But you'll think it's thick in comparison to everyone in my family's hair. Like, here we go. Pulling it back in a ponytail, my ponytail is this thick. That's how thick my ponytail is, pulling back all of my hair on my head. But compared to my family's hair, it is the thickest, luscious of locks out of everyone in the Donnan family. Be learning how to draw a wheelchair and a cane sword. Yes! Yes! Wheelchair and cane sword! That's a dope character, if I do say so myself. And just person, in general. My hair's are incredibly fine, but so much of it grows out that I have a big heavy mane. Same edge of it, same. You could do a balayaga? Is that how you pronounce it, Wraith? Balayaga? I normally have the bottom half of my hair in the shades of pink, purple, and orange. Ooh! That sounds really pretty. I mean, doing gradient hair would be incredible. I'm not gonna lie, that would be really fun. I grew my hair out for my wedding, knowing that I would prefer the hairstyle options for photos, and got my hair cut really short 3 days after the wedding. Yeah, yeah. Honestly, to be fair, I'm planning on getting my hair cut for my wedding, just because I think with the thickness of my hair, there'll still be a lot of things that you can do with shorter hair. And flowers and things like that. But I am planning probably, like, when I take time off after the wedding, probably in that time dyeing my hair pink. Because, like, I waited until my wedding to dye my hair pink. It's gonna be my natural hair color for photos, for prosperity's sake. But afterwards, pink. Afterwards, it's pink. I forgot Bree's going to get married, and that's, like, a thing. Yeah, what a way to talk about, to announce that I'm planning on getting married this year when, while talking about hair. I mean, you guys know that I'm engaged, but what a way to announce the fact that I'm getting married this year. We're talking about hair. I am. To me, she's already married. Oh shit, congrats. Thank you. I did too, and then I realized that's what she meant and was like, oh hell yeah, that's gonna happen this year. Hell yeah, celebration. Yeah, that's going to be a whole thing. I wasn't sure if I was, hey, you know what? When's the wedding? It's going to be in September. You know, I'm fine with talking about it. It's gonna be in September, and, Hi, Ursa, welcome on in. What a way for you to come into the stream. We were talking about hair, and then I alluded to a thing that there was a reason I wasn't dyeing my hair pink yet, and everyone guessed that it was my wedding, and they're correct. But welcome on in. Good luck, thank you. But I was like, did I miss something? But no, exclusive stream exclusive. Exclusive stream exclusive. I was debating whether or not to like tell you guys about this yet, but it came out naturally, and that's the best way for it to come out. So I honestly think it's funny that it's revealed during hair talks. Yes. September is a great month. Great people are born in September. September is a very good month. You cannot leak the dress. I cannot show you the dress on stream because Daniel cannot see it. I want to surprise him. I'm not like, you guys will see the dress unless I really can't hold on, but you'll see it in September. Yes, John, leak what you're gonna be wearing to my wedding. But one of the reasons why I was not streaming last weekend was because my friend was coming up to go dress shopping with me. So I literally just picked out the dress. And I am not exaggerating when I say that it's perfectly my brand. It encapsulates everything that is the brand, which is so funny to me. But yes, I'm getting married this year. In September. On my anniversary of us dating, because we don't want to have to remember a whole new date, so we're planning it for the day that we're actually that we started our actual anniversary of us being together. So it's gonna be a thing, and I'm very excited about it. But yeah, for those of you that don't know, and that didn't know that I was engaged, I am engaged. I got engaged in 2020 to my longtime partner, who I live with currently. And a lot of people just assume that we were married already, and that is totally fine. Sometimes I forget that we're not married, because this is mostly just going to be a thing just for paperwork and for fun, rather than any difference in relationship. I think I almost picked on the first go out of the ones there. Yeah, I other than the people that, do I have a color palette chosen? I don't have a specific color palette chosen yet, mainly just based on like what we're able to find in terms of like flowers and decorations and like the colors of suits / dresses for people in our wedding party. But we're trying to go for fall colors to like match like the leaves and stuff, since we're getting married outside. Oh, thank you, JJ. I'm very excited. Yeah, we went dress shopping, I tried on a whole bunch of dresses. Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh, Ursa! Oh my god, Ursa, thank you so much! Thank you so much for the $164 wedding hype! Oh, I really appreciate it. I am very hyped. It's been a very hype weekend of wedding planning, and I really appreciate it. I recently learned that having a bridal shower was a thing. Did not know that was a thing. And I was made fun of by my mom for it. However, but back to the story that I was telling. All of the dresses that I chose on this weekend, my mom cried at 2 of them. And John, while he was like flipping through like the pictures over the weekend when he was here making cake, guessed both of the dresses that my mom cried at, which is one of the ones is what I chose. And yeah, I'm really excited. I think you'd rock the Owl House Grom Night tuxedo ballerina look, John. Oh yeah, John would look great in that. It's very on brand. It's very on brand. I will... What do you get married people? I gotta start planning a gift. You can get... Okay, that's honestly a fun... I'll be back. Have a very good lurking... dinner... I smacked myself in the face. Dinner getting Danny. But in terms of, like, gifts and stuff, that's another thing that we're having a hard time with. Because we already have a house. And we already have a house and, like, a whole bunch of kitchen equipment. Because for, like, the last 2 Christmases, our parents have just been getting us kitchen appliances or, like, things to make house stuff, like, good. So we were been having a very hard time trying to figure out what the heck a registry would be for us, because we don't need a lot of things at this point. The best that we can think of is, like, just, like, a honeymoon fund. But we've been joking a lot of either getting, like, a hot tub or just a shit ton of board games or, like, more streaming equipment. We're having a hard time with it, but yeah. Dice and TTRPGs. That is what we've been joking about, and I'm kind of into, personally. Okay, but it's me. I would never get you something normal. And you don't have to. Whatever you want to get me, JJ, I am super down for. I will appreciate anything. Honeymoon fund. Yeah. Honeymoon fund is probably what we're going for. My brother and sister-in-law got married in September 2019 up in Montana. So September weddings are good. Yes. Yay. Historical September weddings. That is good to know. Rob Jaffit, thank you so much for the $31.69 nice cents. Thank you so much. We also were at $1.69 before, and I did not say nice, so nice. Thank you so much, Ursa, for the occasion of your marriage. Thank you very much, Rob Jaffit. I really appreciate it. If it wasn't so stupid expensive, I'd say entropy chair. Ooh. I could get, a secret lab. Like, I don't know what an entropy chair is, but that made me think of a secret lab chair, and that might be cool to get. That could be cool to get. Get a set of dice that matches the color palette of the wedding. Oh, that'd be incredible. Infinity pool for Brie. Got it. Does Etsy have a public wish list? I'm not sure. That would be cool. These are things we still have to figure out. We literally just got the venue figured out and the dress. So now we just have guest list and stuff. It's been a wild few months, and I will say that between the month of August to October is going to be a little weird, just in general, because of everything going on, which is sadly the months that is what we usually celebrate our streamiversary in, so we're gonna have to figure something out for that. But basically, August is going to be conventions and getting ready for a wedding, and then early September is gonna be wedding, and then, like, September is gonna be, like, something, and then October is in, like, honeymoon, maybe? Or just, like, chilling? And then, like, I don't know. So I guess as just this extreme hype about this, also just a forewarning to everyone that, beginning of fall in August, September is going to be really weird for streaming, and I might take a very long extended period off of streaming because I will be so busy with other things. But we will get to that when we get to that. Throw up a pic in chat of the entropy chair. Ooh, where? Is it a link in the chat or is it in the Discord? Let me check. Oh, there it is. Oh, whoa. Whoa, that's wild. Look at that. That's a chair? That just makes me, if I sit in it, have a good lurk and making dinner, John. Thank you so much for the raid and coming in and being the best mod ever. This makes me feel like if I sat in it, I would be a spider. And I kind of like that. Lavish soups, expensive gifts. Yeah, only give me things that are really expensive. No, don't do that. In any case, you and Dana can pick a place and make a public wish list and allow people to buy y'all stuff. Yes, that is... Oh, I will. If you want me to talk to you about wedding stuff, JJ, I definitely will. I definitely will. But we're probably going to pick a place and make a registry or something. We just haven't decided yet. If Etsy can do that, that'd be really cool. That would be very cool. It's loosely a chair. Very loosely. Yeah, streamiversary hype and celebration when you return. That will probably what it'll have to be. It'll be streamiversary and hype and wedding celebration when I return to streaming at the end of in the late fall, I guess. Is what it'll have to be. Yeah, no, me and John have been having conversations about how I've signed up for too many things in August and early September, and he's like, "Bro, you have to choose like 2 of them," and I'm like, "No!" I'm so bad at time management. You can sit in many different positions, or you can be boring and chuck a throw or billing gun on there. That would be boring. That would be super boring. You gotta be a spider. Spider or bust. You could just take the whole half a year off, because you've got, after you get back into, it'll be the holidays. I mean, that is another thing that I was thinking about. Of being like, well, what is my year going to be looking like? Am I just only going to be streaming for half a year this year because of life? Who knows? Hey, Alistair, welcome on in. Hello, hello, hello. How is your day going? Welcome on in. It is lovely to see you. You could also go to Amazon and make a public wish list. Oh yeah, Amazon on a public wish list could be a good idea too. Gabo wedding dress shopping with first ever appearance of Gabo Daniel Doodle when I have the dust. Oh. Yes, that'd be so cute. I mean, yeah, we haven't added Daniel to the Gabo list, to the Gabo verse yet. Not that many of you have seen him on stream. You guys have seen him on stream like a few times in the very, very early days. Not the very early days. Of the very early days of me living in this house. But he hasn't been in stream a lot recently because of my new setup. So he's not just like sitting in the background when he's doing his work anymore. Because he moved to a different room to do that. I might be a little too excited about Brie getting married. I love weddings. I was always listening to my coworkers talk about their weddings. I'm so happy that you're excited, JJ. That makes me very happy. That makes me very happy. I'm trying to be, like, normal excited. I'm trying to be normal excited for this because I already have my mom, who is an absolutely lovely person, but is so excited for my wedding. And if I'm also super excited for my wedding, there'll just be too much hype and we'll explode. So it's got giant fairy wings on the back and a boob window. Got it. It does not have a boob window. But I will probably not do this, but I do want to do this at some point. I probably won't do this for my wedding, but I want to do this just at some point and take a picture of it, of me buying fairy wings to wear with that dress, because it definitely gives off fairy princess vibes, and I want that to be a reality. Gabri dragging John Blin to another convention while John Blee shouts, "No self-care!" Yeah. I mean, fair. That's what it's been like the past few weeks of John being like, "So have you made a decision about anything yet?" I'm like, "No," and he's like, "Okay, so you need to stop." And I said, "But what if?" And he said, "You need to stop," and that's been the last 2 weeks of meetings. Wait, what wedding? What heck happened? I am getting married in September. I have been engaged to my longtime partner, Daniel, who I live with, since 2020, and we're finally getting married this year. COVID willing and or COVID allowing. Well, we'll probably still have the ceremony because it's outside and it's easy to social distance and has a lot less people. The party may or may not happen depending on COVID. 15 hours and I can be there. I'm hungover still. I was up all night drinking last night. Celebrated the big 36 yesterday. Also came up with a new character concept for my next D&D character. Happy birthday, Alistair! Oh my goodness, happiest of birthdays. Thank you so much for coming in. It's lovely to see you. And tell us all about this new D&D character concept. I would love to hear it. How the hell did I know that? Well, I didn't announce that I was getting married literally until this stream. The wonderful Blizzard Star, I alluded to it because I wasn't sure if we wanted to get into that today, but Danny called me out on it, and so we've been talking about that since we were talking about how I shouldn't dye my hair pink before my wedding. Well, how I decided that I'm not going to dye my hair pink before my wedding. And it just kind of came up naturally. So this is an extreme exclusive that you now know that I'm getting married in September. But if you didn't know that I was engaged, that I announced that like November 2020. So it's been a while. It's been a while. Oh no. Come on. Come on, Photoshop. Alright. Let's get caught up on chat while Photoshop works itself. It's only like 9 hours to Minnesota. I got this if I need to. Hey, Ellie, welcome on in. Welcome. But it does have wings. Shock, surprise. But it does have wings. Wait, I don't think my dress does not have wings right now. I want to buy wings for it. Maybe not for the ceremony itself, but so I can take pictures of it a different time. I'm a big proponent of, yes, it is a wedding dress, but I want to use it for multiple things and have an excuse to wear it. Like, it's a lot of money for a wedding dress. And it's also super cool. I don't want to wear it just once. I'm going to see you and John in the fall, even if I have to drive it to Minnesota, but if y'all come to Indy, that also works. Yes. I'm very excited to see you and Peoples. I'm excited to invite people from out of town that I don't get to see very often. That will be very fun. I would love to see you. It would be great. It would be great to see you, JJ. Driving up to Minnesota, it would be incredible to see you. It's only like 9 hours to Minnesota. I got this if I need to. The Midwest is large, but it's not large enough to deter us to not drive 10 hours to see each other. I'm gonna have to side with John on this breed. I know. You guys are always telling me to do self-care instead of burning myself out. Come on. How will I live by not burning myself out? Atrocious. What artist doesn't just burn the candle at both ends and then pay the price for it later? How can I be a true artist if I don't suffer? I am the Jiminy Cricket of telling you to not book yourself up to your literal wedding. Yeah. Yeah, I'm not doing that anymore. I was going to do that. I'm not doing that anymore. Do it, Matt. Do it, do it, do it. How the fuck did I not know this? Also, congrats. I can make the drive if needed. I'm very happy. Thank you so much for the congratulations, Alistair. I appreciate it. I just need a boat in 3 weeks plus overland hitchhiking from the West Coast, but it is possible for me to get there eventually. I appreciate the tenacity. I don't plan on expecting anyone from overseas, whether at all to come, especially for, you know, COVID regulations. But, you know, I appreciate the sentiment. I support dyeing it before, so you'll dye it orange. I mean, I think I will look incredible. I think I will look incredible with pink hair, but I like to be pragmatic in the decisions that I make as much as I can with my appearance, and just in case I do look like absolute shit, I don't want to have pictures of myself at my wedding with hair that I don't like. But I appreciate it. Dye your hair pink for... My commitment to my friends knows bounds. State lines can't hold you. But hello, Ellie. I said that earlier, but hello, Ellie Annie Creations. Welcome on in. Hello, hello, hello. How is your Thursday going? What is up? I'm gonna make a Gnome Divine Soul Sorcerer / Battlemaster Fighter, just a few levels for maneuvers. Gonna hack my way to a proper Red Mage in D&D, damn it. Yes! Go for it! That sounds like a very cool build. I'm excited. I'm excited for you. I would not know how to make a Red Mage, so if you can actually make a proper Red Mage in D&D 5e, I'll bow to you, sir. Man, I love drawing text. I love drawing curly hair because you can kind of just like go hog wild and it looks pretty good. Dye it beforehand so you can settle on a color. I mean, I guess I don't know if my hair will grow fast enough. Like if I dye it now, I don't know if my hair will grow fast enough for if I don't like it to like get it out of my hair by then, but it is possible. It is possible. Heck yeah. Wait, from the East Coast, not the West. Russia's in the way. Yeah, you'd have to come from the East Coast, not the West Coast. You'd have to go, like, all the way around the world to do the West Coast. Have a very good lurk, John. Be back in a bit. Heck yeah. Yes, we did meet at a critter meetup, Alistair. That was the first Gen Con I was ever at. I think it was 2016. Yeah. I will say that I decided I really wanted to go to Gen Con this year, but that was the convention that we decided to forego, sadly, because of safety reasons and the fact of all of the other things I have to do in August are in Minnesota and I know what those are going to be, whereas I don't necessarily know who's going to Gen Con or what or anything. So I decided to forego Gen Con for the year, sadly. But next year I'm going no matter what. And I will not have a wedding to worry about, and it'll be fine. Yes, that is also true. I did run into JJ. I did run into JJ at Gen Con 2019 at a Streampunks meetup thing, and we just didn't know it. We just didn't know it at that time. We became friends afterwards through gaming, and we just didn't know it. There's a picture of me somewhere that John is just out of frame of. Yes. Yeah, those Gen Con's the good times. Gen Con's the good times. What am I gonna do with this boat I just stole? Well, I guess you could use it to come over here. I mean, if that's really a deal breaker for you, then I can't let you not use the boat that you just stole. That's just too much. That would just be too cruel. Man, I love curly hair. You can just do whatever. It's so beautiful. It takes a long time, but it's so beautiful. Come on. There we go. Just make your way to MCM Comic-Con London. It's in October. Yeah, go to a whole other country. I don't know what the flight regulations are right now for COVID reasons out of the U.S. But I don't think they're great right now. Bree, forget pragmatic. Go full Fae Queen. Dye your hair rainbow and a shell made of laces, actually delicate leaf patterns, and those damn wings. You guys are talking me into it. Okay, maybe for my ceremony I won't do that, but maybe for the party I will do that. For the reception, I will go full Fae Queen, just 'cause I can. And I have two sets of photos. Briefly chatted about you coming to Indy anyway, even if you don't go to Gen Con. Even if I don't live here. I do work here, so I'm going to know a lot about Indy. Ooh, yeah. Whenever I come to Indy next, JJ, I will for sure hit you up. I mean, I simply must. maybe not this year because of COVID still, but maybe if it's all settled more in 2023, we should have a brigade meetup at Gen Con. I could even create a brigade-themed one-shot to run. Whenever it is safe to go, whatever it feels safest / I feel the most able to make time to do it, we are going to have a brigade meetup at Gen Con. It is going to happen. I really want to do it, and we've been talking about it literally since I started streaming 2 years ago, and I haven't been back to Gen Con since because of the Panini, and this year because of specifically time management, but it'll happen, and once it does, it'll be incredible. You could always re-dye your hair to your natural hair color if you don't like it. That is true, but I feel like that'd be just like a lot of hair dye in my hair to do that with. Because when I used to dye my hair before, it was always like natural colors. I would dye it like slightly reddish or slightly more blonde, and all of that is now out of my hair. But it is something I'm considering. I guess I won't know if I like it or not until I do it, but I'll think about it. You guys are extremely persuasive in making me in trying to get me to dye my hair pink. Extremely persuasive. That was your first? Mine too. It was my first. Because I think that was the first year that Critical Role was doing a live show. And that was the first ever like Critical Role live show at Gen Con. And so my family was like, hey, wait, we didn't go to Gen Con that year. We did not go to Gen Con that year. We just went for the Critical Role meetup and live show. We didn't actually go to Gen Con. We just drove up for the live show specifically. And then the year after, we decided to go, actually go to Gen Con and make a time out of it. And that was so worth it. Also, if all else fails, there's Photoshop. True! Very true. I owe Nico such a nice present for introducing me to y'all. Yeah, we all should give presents to Nico for introducing us. I don't think his birthday is coming up, but you know, we don't need a birthday excuse to be nice to him, because he introduced so many wonderful people to each other. Crazy. Oh, curly hair is the best. Curly hair is so nice. It takes a long time to draw, but boy, is it rewarding when it is done. That is pretty much what we have to do left for this. We've got to do the... Oh no, goodbye, Ash. Where are you going? No. We pretty much have the jewelry and the hair, and then we are done with the inking, and then we just got to finish up the coloring, and then we'll be done with this piece. I'm very, very lucky to have you in my life too, Day. We are still talking about my wedding and Gen Con. We're slowly petering out, but people are very excited about it. My hair is so curly, it broke my detangling brush last night. Oh gosh. I've done that before. And that's not because it was curly, that's just because it was frizzy. I'll start writing the one-shot. I have Wild Beyond Witchlight for Fae references, so I'm set to start working. Yes! I mean, it's gotta be a Feywild one. It's gotta be a Feywild game, for sure. A brigade-specific one-shot's gotta be. Brigade-specific D&D one-shots gotta be Feywild, for sure. But we will also have a brigade-specific game by that point, since you guys funded a one-page RPG that of the mod's creation for the Streamiversary last year, which I will say, without spoiling or telling you guys anything specific, that we are working on that. So that'll be done by then, at least. Honestly, I think rocking the look with my natural hair is more what I want to do, just because I want it to feel like more timeless. And also the color of the dress would look really good with my natural hair. I'm not saying that I dislike my natural hair. I love the color of my natural hair. I just also want to live my anime dreams. Those things are not mutually exclusive. I would rather be like soft fall Fae princess rather than anime princess. For my wedding specifically. But after my wedding, full anime. Yeah, I went to the live show a couple years before even doing Gen Con. Yep. That's definitely the vibes, JJ. Critical Role, I mean, thank goodness for those early Critical Role live shows, because I would not have even considered going to Gen Con if it wasn't for them. And now I have a career because of it. And know so many really cool people because of it. So, like, thank goodness for those early live shows. Come on. There we go. Honestly, Brie, just block out the stream after the wedding for wedding talk and recap and celebration. I mean, I think that's probably what it's going to be. It'll probably be that and then, like, Streamiversary. Streamiversary will probably be happening either right after or like, possibly the last stream of the year, depending on how scheduled I am out of things. Because the Streamiversary takes a lot of preparation, which is mostly what I am worried about for the Streamiversary. To not have the bandwidth to prepare for it in time. Because, like, it's a lot of work, like, the day of, but there's a lot of behind-the-scenes work before that I don't think I will have time for. Until I'm done with wedding. Well, we were seeing a kind of preview with it, and it looks good. Yes, this is sort of more fuchsia than I'll be going. I'm probably going to go more in the colors of the cherry blossoms around here. At least I'm hoping. But it does look kind of nice, right? The pink up here is kind of nice. Thank you, Ellie. I was at Gen Con for the day, and we met in front of Gen Con for the critter meet. That Italian restaurant was nice. Yeah, Buca! Buca de Beppo. I love Buca. I used to get Buca all the time for birthdays around here, and it was delish. And it's always delish. I haven't had Buca in a while. But also, I don't live with a lot of people, so... Hey, Ash, you're back? Welcome back, sweetie. But I also don't live with a lot of people that will eat 12 people's amount of Italian food in a night. I will say, though, if you go to Buca, get the apple gorgonzola salad. It is to die for. back, my sweet child. Did you have a good time getting food? Pretty sure when I met you, Brie, it was at a meetup with Eric and Bonnie, and I made them cry with fan art. Yes, I think that was 2019 Gen Con, if I remember correctly, Liz. That was at the Streampunks meetup at the Modifius booth, I think. And we were both showing them fan art and making them cry, and we bonded over that. Who's off to update Daniel and all the wedding gossip. I mean, she is a little spy. My friends deserve the greatest things in the whole world. Thank you. Hey, Cobra, welcome on in, and Coughing Bean, hello, hello. How is your Thursday going, guys? It's lovely to see you. It is lovely, lovely, lovely to see you. Welcome on in. Now I'm torn, because I have doodle ideas, but I also was going to redeem a Terrapole, so I gotta decide what I want to do. Do whatever your heart tells you. How do I draw them? Yeah, well, that looks good. That looks pretty good. Heck yeah. Man, I love curly hair. I know I've been saying that the whole time I've been drawing this, but I really do. It's just so nice. I've gotten so detailed with hair recently that this hair is going to take me a long time. But we will get there. Hopefully before the end of the stream. That is my hope. We might not. Besides me, is anyone else an experienced DM? Because if there's a lot of players, we can have multiple tables running. Oh, we've got a lot of DMs in this community. I don't know how many are in chat right now, but there's definitely experienced DMs in the community for sure. I have played in games run by at least most of my mods. Not all of them, but most of them. Ooh, 30k left for a full body. Heck yes! You're moving up in the world. When Haku was here the other day, they redeemed a full body that I'm very excited for. It is yet another thirst trap commission, so you know, very excited for that when we get to it. Hopefully, in either probably based on just timing, probably like April or May. I might be faster than I think though. Who knows? Because we've got, well, no, it might be sooner than that, because we've got this to do, and then we've got Justy's Winged Cobalt to do, which is busts commissions, and then we've got 2 Gabo portraits to do, which probably won't take that long. I'm very experienced at drawing Gabos at this point. And then Haku's Thirst Trap. And then whatever is after that. Oh, I would love to hear about your new... I'm sure you already said it. I'm getting caught up on chat. You've already told us about your job, but I would like to hear about it. I will read about it. Anime honeymoon. Yes, anime honeymoon. I mean, I don't think we're going to Japan for our honeymoon, but that's not off the table, and I know that that's sort of, God, it'd be so cool to go to Japan. I mean, it's not necessarily an anime honeymoon, but I just really want to go to Japan. I really do. Made me think about it, and that made me really excited. There are 2 ladies who got hired at the same time as me, and we all have bonded over the fact that my office building looks like a college campus, and is also amazed it all looks the same. They're both older than me, but they're very nice. One of them gave me a little turtle lanyard that goes zippy for my badge. Aww, that is super cute. I I'm glad you made friends. That's amazing. That sounds like a very cute team. It definitely makes sense. That's adorable. Now get them to play TTRPGs. Yes. Always get your coworkers to play TTRPGs with you. No, not always. Don't always do that. But if you like them, bring them into the space. Play with them in this space. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. It's all coming together. Well, my supervisor and I talked about her husband being into D&D and games. Yes. I mean, if you live in Indy, you simply have to. You simply have to. There's a whole convention about it every year. A really big one at that. I love getting lost, but definitely not at work. Well, I'd be anxious as fuck. Oh yeah, I'd always, if I was always late to work, I would be so scared. But I work from home, so I guess I'm usually late for work because I always wake up late. But it's only my time that I'm wasting. But whenever I was in college, getting lost on campus was a frequent thing, and it just made me so nervous all the time. I finally started, like, knowing my way around when I got to be, like, at least by my second year, and oh boy. It scared me every single time I had to go to a new place for a reason, because I was like, I am not going to know how to get there, and I'm going to be lost, and it's going to suck. I'm still bummed the Pride C6 keychains I mailed to Streampunks got lost in the mail, but at least they got the other ones in my letters. I'm very sad that they got lost too, but it's good that the letters arrived. That as much as the keychains are very cool, the letter was the most important, and it broke them entirely. And that's what we like to see. There's a Wi-Fi outage, but I have data, so good Thursday. Yay! I'm sorry that you don't have Wi-Fi, but hooray for data! Hooray for data! Ooh! Hit a major goal. Congratulations, Coughing Bean. Congrats, congrats, congrats. And the DM question, Ursa, in case no one has answered you, even though I'm super behind on chat, the DM question was, Alistair was curious if anyone was an experienced DM, that if eventually we have a brigade meetup, we can play multiple different tables of games together. I have enough for a colorless full body. Wow, that's awesome, Maggie. Congratulations, you have been hoarding those points well. However, beach episode. Beach episode. Anime honeymoon. The beach episode. Oh gosh, that'd be fun. I don't know what that's in reference to, other than the fact of that being like the honeymoon is the beach episode, which, you know, I am down for. Ooh, all right, we're getting close to finishing up This side of the hair. Yes. I got an official lab coat at work now, and I feel very fancy. I knew that you worked in a science lab, and that is extremely fancy. That is very, very fancy. Congratulations on that lab coat. I was going to ask if you had a lab coat yet, and I am very glad that you do. You deserve a lab coat. Ooh, hot spring episode. It would be good to also, I mean, if we go to Japan for a honeymoon, I don't know if we are. This is not set in stone. We have not planned anything. We have not planned anything yet. But we could accomplish both. Beach episode and hot springs episode. I'm under so many confidentiality orders. I mean, I think that's just how science labs work. I wouldn't know because I'm not in that profession, but from what I've heard of that profession, there is a lot of confidentiality agreements because they don't want the newest things to be leaked. Brigade Meetup Tokyo 2024. Everyone has to move. We're not meeting up in any centralized location. No, we're all going to Tokyo. I'm secret. I am back. Also on mobile, so I will be on delay. Sorry. No worries, Arlia. Welcome on in. I am also on delay because I am reading. I'm just scrolling through chat at my leisure rather than trying to keep up at the pace that you guys are chatting. So I'm going to be probably behind on chat for quite a while, but who knows? But welcome on in. I'm glad that you're here. I'm very glad that you're back. Not gonna lie, it sounds like you're set up for a mad scientist gone wrong chase through the maze. I mean, you're not wrong, Coughing Bean. I would love... Not I would love. I have... When... In this conversation, I have pictured a very similar thing. And thank you for voicing what I have also pictured. Yes, this is how JJ becomes Dr. Noodles IRL. I also was thinking about that. How JJ could become a mad scientist, like the mad scientist character that they play already. Go like full Doc Ock, freaking love it. Well, one of the managers at work asked me about D&D and a good place to start, which honestly I'm not a person to ask because my start was the Adventure Zone, and then Critical Role, so like one of which isn't really D&D and the other is too much to start with. I think, yeah, Dimension 20 is definitely the best actual play content on the market, 100%. I don't know if it's necessarily good for, like, learning about the mechanics of D&D, because they don't really, like, talk about it all that much. But if you want to start getting interested in all of the things you could do with D&D, Dimension 20 is a great place to start. I'm finally going to said convention this year. Wait, you're going to Gen Con this year, Arliel, or something else? Was I... I think it's Gen Con. That's the convention I was talking about. That makes the most sense in this context. I hope you have a whole lot of fun. I'm sadly not able to go for time management reasons. But gosh, I plan on going next year. I've been saying that for like 3 years. And boy howdy, I'm gonna make it a reality. One of these days, I'm going back to Gen Con. Bro, you're the owner, boss, head of HR, etc. You're not late. I mean, true. I am not late. I can't be late to my own company. Just like the queen is never late. Everyone else is simply early. Shout out to anyone that gets that reference. I know the basic places I need to be at work, and I try not to wander outside of that. I mean, that's probably a safe idea, so you don't become a maze mad scientist. Oh, thank you so much for redeeming a Hug Pua Orange. Alright, I think since we're at 2 hours, I think we're going to hit that save button, and we're gonna do a Hug Pua. I'll get caught up on chat, and I think we're gonna take a quick break after that. Because we've been chatting for a lovely amount of time, and I've been just drawing some curls. I think we're probably only gonna get to finishing the. Maybe we'll finish the colors in the next hour. I don't think so. I think we're going to be able to finish up the curls on the other side, and then hopefully get to the colors. But this is what it's looking like so far. This is where we're at. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Look at that. Look at those beautiful colors and that beautiful line work that will soon go with those colors. Heck yes. This is gonna be so good. But, alright, let's hit that save button real quick. And get caught up on chat and do a Hug Pua while we're at it. I finally have enough for a quick doodle again. So many ideas. Ooh. I'm excited to see what you ask of me. Ellie. I am waiting in bated breath. Hot spring on the beach episode, though. I mean, that would be incredible. A hot spring on a beach would be incredible. I'm waiting to get enough dust to redeem a Gabri wedding feet Gabo Daniel. Gabule? I'm Danblin, so first appearance. Yeah, there can't be two Danblins. That's too much. It's gotta be Gabule, or else it wouldn't make any sense. I can say I work for a company that staffs labs for other companies, which is interesting. That is interesting. So I'm technically working at a different company site than the company I'm employed by. It wouldn't be too hard to become a mad scientist. I hope you become a mad scientist, if only for the just pure drama of it. TBF, I don't think any actual play is good for actually learning how to play D&D. I agree. I learned a lot about how to play D&D from Critical Role because they are very numbers crunchy, and I learned a lot of like the mechanics from it, but you don't get it. You learned how to play D&D by playing it, which is unhelpful. Seer 1 was for a while, but I stopped explaining rules years ago. Yeah. I mean, that's when I started getting into D&D, so it was very helpful for me. Now, watch the Vox Machina campaign of Critical Role, and then you'll learn the mechanics. That's why I don't know how to play D&D. I picked it up as I went along. Exactly. You start by knowing kind of what it is, and then just hoping you're good at it. I'm going to Gen Con this year. Yay, Arliel! I hope you have a very good time. What are you planning on doing, if anything? Tell me all about it. Or if you don't know yet, vibes, because it's like 6 months away. You can absorb a lot of things by osmosis, though, which is good. Yes. Yes, you can. NADPOD isn't honestly bad for learning since Jake is new, so they're explaining it to him. Oh, that's cool. I guess, yeah, podcast would probably be a good way to learn too. Like NADPOD, or probably the new one by, probably the new one by, oh my gosh, I forgot the name. I forgot his name. Zach. Zach's one where he's DMing for some people. That would also be good. Probably, because they have to explain rules, I assume. Or maybe not. I don't know. I haven't listened to it yet. If I told you my mad scientist plans, that would be spoiling things. Right. Sorry. We cannot inquire about mad scientist things. We cannot have JJ be out of a job. Princess Diaries. You get me, Ellie. You get me. Specifically Princess Diaries 2. The best freaking princess wedding movie ever. If you're Gandalf, who is your Bilbo / Frodo? I don't know. Would it be weird if I answered Ash? To be honest, I don't know enough about Lord of the Rings to answer this question. I have not read nor seen the movies. I just know about it through osmosis. Ooh, good. Get that food, Leon. Get that food. I'll be having leftovers for dinner after the stream ends. Welp. I know. It's a big nerd card that I have not done yet. I've never seen Lord of the Rings. I've seen The Hobbit, but it wasn't my thing. I have also seen The Hobbit and not Lord of the Rings. Because I watched it for my brother. I watched it for my brother's birthday because he's super into Lord of the Rings. And he like went to every like showing with all the extended cuts for like a full day when he was a teenager. And so I watched The Hobbit for his birthday with him at one point, and so that's the only reason why I've watched it. And I have not watched any of the other ones or read the books. I like knew a lot about it because both my brother and my parents really like it, and I never got around to watching it. But I mean, I also have I've never seen much of Star Trek either, and yet one of my favorite actual plays ever is about Star Trek, so there's just a lot of core things that I don't know about. Pippin, certified dumbass means well. Yeah, all that I know about Lord of the Rings is what I've learned from osmosis. Which is, I think, a significant portion, but not enough to know what the plot is. Well, I know what the plot is. Not enough to know what the small amounts of the plot is. I know the overarching plot. Honestly, depends what mood you catch me in, and I could be either. I am the hobbit that did not appear in the movie because they wandered into the woods chasing a butterfly. Oh boy. That has some dark connotations, Arliel. Okay, definitely gotta be a bad scientist now. Bree said so. If I say it's true, then it must be true. I have no one will be doing at Gen Con other than meeting internet friends, hopefully. Yeah! That's the best thing to do at Gen Con is meet internet friends, I must say. And also, my lips are getting very chapped. And so I have to... The only chapstick that I can find is color chapstick, so bear with me. Yes. Hopefully we'll be able to meet internet friends. That is my favorite part about Gen Con, is meeting people I've met over the internet. Or really any convention, is meeting people I've met over the internet and just being able to hang out with them. That is the best part of any convention. It's not mandatory. Nothing is mandatory to be a nerd or geek. I mean, that is very true. You don't need to know certain things to be a nerd or geek, but It is a big one. It is a big one that a lot of people love. I think the reason why I haven't watched it is because one of the reasons, like, I didn't feel like I needed to, or I didn't feel like I needed to, / I felt like I didn't want to because I grew up with very nerdy parents. My parents are huge nerds. They are absolutely lovely, but they're also huge nerds, and they tried to get me to watch a lot of things, and when I got to a certain age, I got, you know, as most kids are, very rebellious. And I was like, I don't need to watch your old nerd shit, whether or not the old nerd shit was Lord of the Rings or not. I considered it that for some reason. It's like, I don't need to watch your old nerd shit. I've got my new nerd shit, you dumb people. I don't need your recommendations. And so that's most of the reason why I haven't watched it. And as an adult, I'm like, I could watch it. That's probably a thing I could do. And I just haven't gotten around to it. I've read all the books and seen the movies. I mean, it's not... I think if you like it, that is totally fine. I don't think it's bad for you to do that. I think that's 100% right point. Well made. Very true. Very, very true. You don't need to do anything to be a geek or nerd. 100%. You can like whatever you like, and that everyone should be okay with that. But I do think I will like Lord of the Rings based on how much I like high fantasy. Or it'll make me really mad. Who knows? Yeah, my old nerd shit. Look, as a teenager, I'm still very rebellious, but I knew talking about that would get you out of the woodwork, Mom. Welcome on in. While I was talking about it, I did check to see who was lurking, and I saw your name, and I knew you were going to comment. I was baiting you into commenting. But hi, Mom. But yeah, as preteen and on, I was preteen into like adulthood. I was kind of like, well, I'll figure out my own path, and there's probably a lot of things that I would have liked, but I didn't. It's not that I won't read Terry Pratchett. I didn't want to when I was younger. I like the idea now, but I won't read anything now. It's not that I don't like the concept. I just don't read anymore. Everything I've heard about Terry Pratchett's worlds and stuff and things and the movies that we've watched, like The Hogfather and things, I've really enjoyed. I just got super bored. I was super bored with all the flowery language he used, or words that I didn't understand when I was younger. And now I just don't read. Not because I don't like reading, but because I can't sit still long enough to do it. I can't read and do multiple other things. I can play video games and watch a movie at the same time. I can, like, draw and watch a thing at the same time, and then I can get, like, I can get all the content that I crave, but I can't read and do another thing at the same time. And my brain craves multitasking. I've also never seen Star Trek. Me and JJ high-fiving through the internet. Honestly, I never watched the live action of The Hobbit. It seemed like they were trying to stretch it to oblivion. I saw the animated one, though. Star Trek is dated, but I love it. I think TNG is great, but even that is a historical document crap. I mean, anything made from the 60s until now is going to have dated material. I mean, it's just going to. Honestly, you can learn a lot from the Lord of the Rings plot from osmosis / memes. Oh, yeah. I know a lot about... I guess I will know a lot about Lord of the Rings fandom. I know in the actual thing, Gimli and Legolas aren't dating, but a lot of people want them to be. I didn't mean it to be dark, just a joke that I get distracted easily. I mean, fair. Arliel, I also get distracted easily. I think it just seemed very dark. It's like, and they never show up again. And it's like, oh no, they died by chasing a butterfly. That sucks. I learned many things through Tumblr osmosis. Me too, JJ! One of the reasons the Lord of the Rings movie series got so much hype was because on how ahead of its time and how well it's held up 20 plus years ago. True. I have heard that. Ooh, what is this link, Leon? Oh, it's the Valentine's Day art! Oh my gosh. It's Valentine's Day, so that means I have to draw my D&D husbands! Yes! Alright, I will show it later, because I really do need to get caught up in chat so I can go to the bathroom. But, that is so pretty, Leon! Thank you so much for sharing! Everyone go click on that link and look at Leon's Twitter. But I fully agree with you, Matt. Never feel bad or like you are not a real geek or nerd if you haven't seen or read something. 100%, and that should be shouted from the rooftops at all times. There's probably a point where I should mention that I'm old for Twitch. You know, I don't think there is an age gap or age ceiling for Twitch at all. Not at all. Don't worry about it. As rebellious or stubborn, or both, rebellious and stubborn, I'm still pretty rebellious and stubborn when it comes to people telling me what to do, or giving me advice. But I'm trying to be better about it. But that was still the thing for recommendations when I was younger. I was very hesitant to do anything that was recommended to me by anyone in my family. I think I would enjoy at least one watch through of Lord of the Rings. I think I will too. I really should. I really should get on it someday. Terry Pratchett. I would love to read Terry Pratchett if my attention span could handle it. I vote for stubborn. I mean, true. I mean, you're not wrong. I'm very stubborn. I just don't read novels anymore. Same. I don't either. Like, I'm having even a hard time reading, like, graphic novels recently. And I love graphic novels. I love comics, but I'm having such a hard time reading those. And those take me, like, 10 minutes. It's annoying. And I suggest audiobooks. True. I guess if I could read and play a video game at the same time if it's audiobooks. That is very true. I was listening to a lot of audio. I think the reason why I'm so hesitant about audiobooks is because I did that a lot for having to get, like, readings of things that I had to do for college, and now just the thought of listening to an audiobook sounds like work to me. And it's, like, my main association, is, like, here's my, like, books that I used for college, so that I could, like, listen to them while I was working, so I could, like, be doing homework while I was also at my job. And now it just feels like listening to an audiobook is work for me. Also, my attention span of listening to things is very low. I have a lot of problems, but I should work through them. For literally anything, for literally any solution, I will come with an excuse as to why I shouldn't do that solution, even if the solution is easy, and I apologize. You are right. I should listen to audiobooks. I used to, like, read, like, 5 books a day when I was a kid, and then I got burned out, and trying to read 1 book in a month is a Sisyphean task. I burned, like, halfway through college, I was still reading, like, all of the Rick Riordan books that were coming out, and then halfway through college, I just, like, stopped, because it sounded like, it just, like, was such a chore to get through. Even though I love those books and those stories. And I haven't read the final, like, books of the, like, end of the Percy Jackson series or the end of the last Magnus Chase book. And even though I have them, I haven't read them yet, and it eats at my soul. Uh-oh. No! Oh, thank God. Oh, I clicked a button and chat went away for a hot second, but it's back. Oh, thank God. I was so worried. I used to breathe books, but I got to the point I was put off by how YA fiction is all kind of samey, and that's all I had access to at the time. I mean, that is fair, Coughing Bean. That is fair. There's certainly homoerotic readings for a lot of those male/male relationships, so there's certainly grounds for it. 100%. Audiobooks are great for like doing art related tasks. I know they are. I know they are. I know they are, and I should because that's my job, but brain bad and stubborn. Even like with TTRPGs recently, I've been having a hard time like listening to TTRPGs while I'm drawing recently, which is so annoying. Like, I like just watch one thing at a time and like look at my phone. I need to be more diligent and being better about this. All I want to watch are K-dramas. It's all my brain wants to consume is just fluffy K-dramas. It's a problem. You're not my real ladder. I have many of the Discworld novels on audiobook. Yeah, I should do that. Audiobooks plus road trip equals perfection. Yeah, well, not for me. I cannot be in a car and listen to something. I have to sleep. I cannot be in a car and listen to something. I have to sleep. And if it stops me from I know I need to take a break. You guys are okay. Fine. I'm leaving. I'm sorry I left in a huff. It became too funny to come back after doing that, so I just left. But hello everyone, I'm back. I'm sorry I committed war crimes against Pua. Have a very good lurk, Coughing Bean. Thank you so much for coming on in and telling us all about your stuff. I'm sorry. Okay, you're right. You're right. I should apologize to Pua. 1 second. Pua, I'm very sorry I threw you on the ground. You don't deserve that. I was very fed up. I'm very sorry. I'm very sorry. Gently place Pua back down on the ground. And yes, Ellie, use blue blocker glasses, which is what I have. It's both my prescription and has blue block in them. Lots of breaks, stay hydrated, mandatory blinking, and just, if none of those things work, take a very, very long break. Pua deserves an extension of that. Alright. We will give Pua a very long hug because I threw Pua on the ground. I'm very sorry. We love and respect Pua, we do, and I'm very sorry, Pua. I'm very sorry, Pua, for what I have done to you. And for how much lipstick I get into your fur. I'm very sorry. Thank you for that redemption, Ellie. I think me and Pua have patched up our differences. Isn't that right? Oh, hi, Ash. You woke up. It's cleaning yourself time. Did you get an itch from the flowers? And I feel like, so I don't just fully, leave and go back into the rabbit hole that is getting caught up on chat. I will say that thank you all so much for talking about that and talking about like ADHD medication and what works for you and like books and stuff. I'm glad I'm not the only one that has a hard time reading and getting recommendations. The fact that we can just like talk about our interests and it's not terrible and heated and like our struggles and stuff in this community is the best thing ever, and I really, really appreciate it. I am never worried about admitting things that I haven't done here because you guys are just so awesome and understanding all the time. And I will definitely do those kitty scritches once Ash is done cleaning herself because she really hates it when I pet her when she's in the middle of that. But I think it is time to move on to the other side of the head. Yay! We still also have that Samus doodle to do before the end of the stream, so I am going to try to hyper-focus on these luscious locks. And if you think I missed anything, you think I've missed anything really important in the chats that I have not read in during the break, feel free to repost them and let me know, because I wanna stay caught up on chat for the rest of this stream, because if I don't, I will get distracted, as you've seen with me leaving in a huff for the break. Enough people were like, "Bree, go take a break," that I had to leave immediately. I hope everyone during that break took care of themselves. Went and dewatered and rewatered and dewatered, rewatered, got what they needed to, got their meds to take care of themselves, did a good stretch, got a snack. I got some cookies. These are very stale. Oh boy. Oh boy, they're so stale. Oh well. I breached the commitment to the bit. Alright. What's the point of doing bits if you don't commit to them? They're very stale. But they're still good. Ash is really going to town. Oh my goodness. Look at her, look at her, look at her. It is so cute. Oh my goodness. Ash, you're the cutest little thing ever. That is how you say Samus, I'm pretty sure. It's like Sam-us. Right? Yeah, it's not it's the nasal Samus. Samus. Not Samus. It's not Samus, it's Samus. No. It's the other way around. It's Samus, not Samus. I was gonna make a Leviosa joke, but I couldn't think about it. I couldn't get the wording. Y'all know what I meant. Yes, it is Samus. Cookies! Yeah, they're basically the, like, Crumble Delight Girl Scout cookies, but from Aldi, and very stale, because they've been open for months. And I haven't eaten them, because they've been in a drawer. So I'm eating them now. It's Samus, not Shamus. Seamus! You've been pronouncing it like Seamus? I mean, that is certainly a way to pronounce it, for sure. Setting the stage can help with focus, like lo-fi music or putting on a baseball cap, hoodie, and headphones to zero in on the hyper-focus on a book or whatever you need to focus. Turning the phone to do not disturb, letting roommates and their loved ones know that I'm going to be in the work zone and need blank hours and uninterrupted. That does sound like that would help a lot. Like really setting the stage and being intentional about the time that you were using would probably help me and help a lot of people a lot. And yes, of course, fuck turfs. 100%. How I get work done, currently how I get work done is in, sporadic times when I feel like I can focus and I just do it. I don't have a good system. I don't have a good system of working. I either get super focused on something and I'm able to work on something, or I'm just not focused at all and I'm not able to do anything. And I've been trying to be like better at like not beating myself up for that and just accepting that I'm not going to get any work done at that time, and when I feel like working, start working then, because whoo boy, is beating myself up for it not helpful in any way. I've devoured a giant burrito and now I want to sleep. I'm glad you've got your needs settled, but I fully understand you wanting to sleep after eating a big burrito. Your needs have been met. You feel all warm and fuzzy inside. It's sleeping time. How was the burrito, by the way? I hope it was delicious. Are you still clean? Dang, Ash is still cleaning herself. I mean, I didn't say it with the sh sound, but I did pronounce it, the A in Samus, like Samus. Oh, so Samus. Huh, interesting. That is certainly a way to do that. I'm glad I was pronouncing it correctly, even though I've literally never played a Metroid game in my life. I think after we do the hair, we're gonna have to. I think we're gonna have to stop. I don't think we're gonna get to any cleaning done today, but I think we'll be able to get some cleaning done next week, and then still start on the wonderful Just Here for Coffee's Winged Kobold next week, because I want to get things done faster. That is a thing that I'm trying to do this year, is to get your guys' commissions done a little bit faster. I don't know how well that's going to work, but you know, we're gonna find out. So I think after we finish the hair today, we will clean up the colors next Thursday and start on that Winged Kobold. Oh yeah, no, I will pace myself. I won't. Again, not beating myself up if I don't do it, but and also being okay, and also probably being okay with like finishing, like doing finishing touches off of stream, because I still want to like have time to like do all of the redeems that we have and stuff, and not like be like, no more redeems, no redeems at all. I have to finish things, you know? So, just be okay with not fully finishing things on stream and then finishing them afterwards, when I have a little bit more time. I'm gonna record my stupid Pokemon thing I did now. Fun fact, the Pokédex maxes out at 99 unreported tasks, so I don't actually know how many exactly I'm about to turn in. Oh my gosh. You really did that? You really did all of the, finished all of the Pokédex entries of all of the Pokemon there? How did you do that? In such a short period of time. I am impressed. Scared, but impressed. I had a terrible time focusing today, so I just decided to work tonight instead. Yeah, that's it. That's pretty much exactly what I do too, Earliel. Like, I'm usually pretty good at working, like, earlier on in the day, but sometimes, like this week, I've been having just the hardest time focusing before 6 p.m., so I've been kind of, like, mostly working at night. Or pushing things back to, you know, working while I, like, hang out with people and stuff at night, and not like worrying about drawing and stuff at that time. It's nice. It's nice. I don't have anything that's specific about what I've been doing to actually help myself with the enormous amount of executive dysfunction I have, but the fact that other people in this chat are also having the similar problems makes me feel less alone, and I really appreciate that. It's lovely to talk about it with you as well, Arliel. Thank you for contributing. Okay, there's like this middle bit of this hair that I'm not quite sure what it's gonna look like yet, so let's figure that out. Let's just start adding lines and hoping we like them. I'm a few short, and I don't feel like waiting for a bajillion Cascoon to spawn. I mean, fair. Fair. The burrito was delicious. Heck yeah, Leon. Heck yeah. I'm also very sleepy. If you need to take a nap, JJ, go for it. Or if you need to just go to bed, also go for it. It's like almost 9 where you are, right? Oh, yeah. Look at that hair. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness gracious. God, I love curly hair. You can just do things, and it looks nice. Fun fact, you cannot advance multiple star ranks at once in Pokemons. Yeah, probably not. That's, that would be a lot. It would be a lot. You'd be like, oh wow, you did all of that so quickly. Time for you to be just the most powerful Pokemon trainer freaking ever. Not that they know what Pokemon trainers are in that game. We need to bring back closing everything as a society from like 1 p.m. to 3 p.m. or 4 p.m. I agree. There needs to be a siesta time during the day for things to be closed, and then we need things to be open much later. So all the people that only have that are only functional late at night can go to the freaking grocery store. That would be nice. That would be nice. Or like go get things at a restaurant. Story girl, welcome on in. Hello, hello, hello. How's your Thursday going? It is lovely to see you. I trimmed my talons today, which made me feel good. Oh, your nails? Heck yeah. Or your trimming your nails always feels good. When I put on nail polish like a few weeks ago, like I rarely put on nail polish, y'all, because my nails are always like super freaking flimsy. But in the nail polish that I put on like stayed on for like a very long period of time, and it made me feel so nice to have pretty nails. And I didn't feel like I had to bite them all the time. It was lovely. It was a lovely time. Could not recommend. Could not overstate the recommendation I have for treating yourself. I'm excited to see you fricking yourself up on Pokemon, Danny. I'm very excited to see how much you fricked up, because you're going to be absolutely bombarded with requests. I also have chronic pain and an autoimmune disease that, and had a kind of friend remind me today when I was frustrated with myself that the other people I compare myself to aren't working through pain regularly, and I needed that reminder. You definitely are not alone. Yeah. Don't compare yourself to others that aren't in the same situation as you, and that's, even though you are not alone in the situation, no one else can compare to your situation, because your situation is unique to you. So comparing yourself to others makes no sense. I say that as someone who constantly compares themselves to others, but the sentiment is there. Even if I don't follow my own advice. Thank you, Arliel. The small wins are wins. Very true. Hey, I hope everyone's well. I'm doing great. My day is fine. Still waiting on new graphics tablet to arrive. Tablet equals no display slate. Ooh, alright. Alright. When do you think it's, when is it supposed to get here? And what are you planning on using it for? And I'm glad you had a good day. That makes me very happy to know. We are working on lots of curly hair right now. We're almost done. Or maybe we're done. Honestly, hold on. I just said we're almost done, but I think we might be done. The hair looks great. We're done. We're done. I'm not, oh, and it is time for me to check social media, which means it's time for me to end my stream, but I'm not going to end it yet. Because we have a doodle to do. We have a doodle to complete and some jewelry to finish drawing real quick. I'll just do that real quick. Don't worry about me. I lost the stylus for my old one. No! Could you not buy a stylus for the old one? I mean, I'm having a hard time finding a good Wacom stylist or not, but to fix the one that is broken. But styluses are hard to come by. Also, are people excited about watching the new episode of Critical Role tonight? If anyone is planning on doing it, because I just remembered that they're going to a ball, and I am fucking hyped. I'm so hyped for them to go to a ball, guys. They're going to a ball. They're going to a fancy ball, and I'm so excited. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be tense in a good social way, and I'm excited. So excited. Sneaky poll, doodle or eat. I see you. I see you. If anyone wants to vote if I should doodle or eat, go for it. I guess if whatever you guys tell me to do, I will do. Or I will completely ignore in my stubbornness that was touched on earlier. I forgot about the ball. I know, right? I was like, man, that was great. Oh, Critical Role's gonna be here tonight. I'm excited. And I'm like, oh no. It's a ball tonight. They're going to a ball. And I'm really excited. I need to get to work on my Valentine's Day gift. Me too, JJ. I haven't started yet. I've been busy. Bree, go eat. Alright. No doodle? Really? Alright. No, I appreciate you all. Thank you for advocating for me to take care of myself. Y'all are the best. 78% of the people said go eat. Well, I did promise that I would listen to you all, so I will, but I'm not happy right now. I'm happy about it. I will eat. I am pretty hungry. And I'm pretty hungry, and we can do warm-up Samus on Saturday. We can do more than just one doodle on Saturday, because we're just gonna be drawing things that we've already drawn. Nothing new other than doodles that day. Okay. All right. And here's our beautiful line-arted, absolutely gorgeous Esme. Hell yeah, Samus Saturday. We will do Samus Saturday. We've got a sexy devil and Samus on Saturday. That is what we've got going on. But she's so pretty. Look at Esme. All we gotta do next Thursday is sort of just clean up the colors and do some highlighting and texture work, and then we'll be done. Look at Esme. Look at how beautiful she is. So cranky, but so lovely. I want to say it for it, but I should probably sleep. The ball will be there when you are ready for it. I'll catch up on Critical Role over the weekend. I can't say it for the streams anymore. I mean, that's fair. That is totally fair. You don't. I am able to stay up for the streams, but you don't have to. It will be there when it's done. Due to my Indianapolis driving, I'm almost caught up on Critical Role. Heck yeah, JJ! I'm so much more excited now. Thank you for reminding me. Yes. I remembered earlier today, and then I forgot, and then I remembered again when I was about to talk about Critical Role, and I was like, right, it's the ball tonight. Yes. I shouldn't either, but even 30 minutes is kind of nice. Yeah, fair odds, fair. She's looking great. Thank you, guys. Oh, I'm really liking. I really love, as I said, curly hair, and that is what we spent most of tonight working on. And you know what? I am so happy. She is looking incredible. Well, because you guys said that I should go eat, I'm going to go do so. As much as I would like to do the Samus Doodle now, we're going to do the Samus Doodle on Saturday. So if you want to hang out with me, if you would like to hang out with me on Saturday, I will be working on just finishing up some 2021 art that we didn't get to finish, i.e. the 700 follower? 600? No, 666 Man, it's been a long time. We've been working on this devil for a long time. 666 follower goal of the sexy squid devil that we had, that we've been working on. She's almost done. I'm just like doing color cleanup and things like that. I worked on her a little bit over the break, but I haven't finished her. So we're gonna work on her a little bit more on Saturday and do some doodles as well, which one of them will definitely be Samus, and the other ones you guys can decide. So, catch me again on Saturday at 3:30 p.m. CST. I'll be working on those things, and then I'll be back next week for another 2-day week of programming. I'll be streaming on, yes? Hold on. Next week? I think? Hold on. I might be wrong. What is time? Hold on. It is a 2-day week next week. 2-day week next week. Because I will be, next weekend I will be at Con of the North. So basically a week from today I will be at a convention and will not be streaming on Saturday. So, but if you're in the Twin Cities area and are planning on going to the Con of the North, come and hang out with me. I'll be selling prints and games and things like that. It'll be really fun. But so Saturday is Squid Devil Day, and then Squid Devil and Doodle Day, and then we're gonna be back for Tarot Tuesday for continuing the Fool, and then on Thursday again we'll be finishing up Esme and working on Just Here for Coffee's Lovely Winged Cosbald, and then it'll be another break Saturday, and we'll be back again for the next week, the last week of streaming in February. So I'll see you. We'll see you all then. Thank you all so much for coming and hanging out with me. A huge shout out to the lovely resident bard for the raid today. Thank you so much for bringing everybody over and hanging out and bringing all of that Metroid lore hype on over here. And a huge shout out to Ursula and Rob Jafit and Edjafit for the donations today. We are just over halfway to our goal, and I'm very excited to make that Pisces coloring page. Y'all are the best. For any of you that are coming in and don't know who I am or was sticking through the stream and doesn't know who I am or what I'm about, my name is Bree. I am a digital artist here on Twitch. I stream every Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday, as I just explained. And I do lots of commission work. I do tarot cards. I love everything that is sci-fi and fantasy and cute and chibi and witchy and a whole bunch of stuff. I love just a whole bunch of things. I love every genre pretty much. I'm getting better at creepy. And I really enjoy lots of just wholesome content and chatting with you all and finding a community here on Twitch where we can all be ourselves. So thank you all so much for hanging out with me. If you like my stuff and want to support me, all of my links are down below. All of my various shops, all my various merch. If you like me and want to support me in other places and get to know when I go live, follow me over on Instagram or Twitter. I post all of my art over there. I also post pretty much like all of my announcements over there on my Twitter. Twitter is where I'm most active, but if you want all of my art content, you can also follow me on Insta. Or if you want to know literally everything that I do, go hang out and come into the Discord. You'll not only get a whole bunch of really cool announcement stuff, and know exactly what I'm doing pretty much all the time in my Discord, you'll also be getting to hang out with all of these awesome people in chat and to talk about things that you like, your D&D games, shows that you really enjoy, share your art, a whole bunch of different stuff. So, yeah. Thank you all so much for coming. I will leave you all with the lovely kitty scritch that was redeemed earlier in the stream that we haven't gotten to yet. So, I'll choose who we're gonna raid, and we'll go out with a lovely kitty scritch. I'll see you all on Saturday. Bye, everybody!